This video is for this model of Craftsman vacuum, yard vacuum. This is a 6.5 horsepower yard vac, and as you can see, I have it disassembled in the front for the nozzle, and the reason for that is that the machine was not vacuuming any leaves or anything else like that. It was working fine with the 1.5 inch chipper, but not the leaf blower or the leaf vacuum. So I had to begin a disassembly, and the disassembly was started by removing 4 screws from this point right here, on the side of the nozzle right here, and this nozzle is for the vacuum tube for the leaf vacuum, and then 1 screw back here. And then you had to remove the wheels, and to remove the wheels you have to remove the cover, which is, you basically pry this out with a screwdriver, and as you can see, those are the covers for the wheels. Remove the wheel nut, and then back behind it is a very large 1 inch screw head, which is kind of difficult to get to, and then that, I don't know if you're going to be able to see this, has a washer and a nut in it, and that nut goes in this bar, which sits right here in the unit, right there in the unit, and as you can see, that's where the mounts come through for the front wheels and the adjustments for the height. You have to remove all of that so that you can get this nozzle out. There are 4 more screws, I'm sorry, 3 screws. They reside in the back of the unit, and they look like these. These are 1/4 inch heads. They have a shoulder on them, and then they screw up into the bottom of a plate in the bottom of the unit. Now, these units are very heavy, so you have to be very ingenious on how you get this thing up so you can work on it. Now, I can't show you the bottom, so but you have to remove those 3 screws in order to get this out. Now, the reason why we had to remove this is the door right here. I'm sorry, here's the door. As you can see, this is the vacuum. This is the door that opens and closes with this latching mechanism right here, which I've kind of pre-assembled. I'm waiting on the parts. Has a spring inside of it. That portion goes onto this. As you can see, it has broken off, and it goes right here, and that's what attaches to the lever. This here has a bar that goes through there and has 2 springs, and the springs look like this, and they sit on the bar, in about this position here so that they can open and close the door. Well, with this piece busted, the door wasn't actuating, and without the door actuating, the vacuum was not working at all. So, had to get that removed. The door itself was about $25. I bought that from MTD through Amazon, and I had to buy a couple of the other spring from Sears Direct, and I also had to buy this screw because it was missing when I purchased this. I got this second hand. The last thing is this part right here, which is a cap nut, which is going to fit on this rod, and this rod goes through here like so. It lines up through the holes. It's going to go all the way across, and everything is going to line up on this rod. So we'll find out what happens. I'm going to have to put that cap nut back here once we get it all assembled. Now, one of the reasons I'm even doing this at all, as far as this video, is because I could not find anybody who addressed any maintenance on this unit. They all talked about how well it worked. They showed you pictures of them cleaning their yards and chipping their small pieces of limbs and things like that, but nothing on how to fix this particular problem. So I am hoping that this will help somebody out in the future. Thank you for watching.